Hello boys and girls, so today we are adding value to our portraits. A value is how light or dark a color is. So we're going to be adding white. You're going to need a white crayon or colored pencil and a black crayon or colored pencil. I already did my lines in black crayon just because I couldn't see them on my with just pencil. So you are going to go ahead and trace over all your pencil lines that you want to keep with your black crayon. So whoop, go ahead and do that. Now, when you finish with that, we're going to make it look like certain areas of our face are highlighted and certain areas of our faces have shadows. It adds dimension. Dimension means space. It means having it look like something's casting a shadow instead of it looking super flat. So right now it looks super flat. We need to add some dimension. I'm going to start off with my highlights. Now be careful when you're using a white crayon on something that you already outlined in black, because if you start to mix those colors, you're going to get a gray, icky color. So I'm going to fill in my spots that I need white with my white crayon. Obviously the lightest part of my body is going to be my eyes. So you can go ahead and color in, carefully going around the black areas. See how much more dimension that eye gets? It looks like it's popping out more. Okay. Wonderful. Now I can add a little bit of highlight on my nose. I just do a little line just to make it look like it's coming out a little more. Actually go up a little bit with that one. Cool. I'm going to fill in my lips. White. See, that's where it gets a little gray and muddy, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Then I'm going to add a highlight on my cheek, so it makes my face look a little more round. So next to my black line there, I'm just adding a white line to make it look like my face is highlighted. I'm going to do a little highlight on my neck as well. Just a white line right next to my black line, so it looks like my neck is a little more rounded now. Now we need to add some shadows. So for a Tim Burton character, usually they have these kind of like black bags under their eyes. So really lightly with your crayon, you are going to very softly, like I am barely touching my paper, add some kind of dark circles around your eyes. Now it really looks like that eye is popping out. So I kind of went around one side. I didn't go all the way around my eye. I kind of just did like a J shape around that eye, and I'm going to do the same for this one. Really softly. Cool. You can add shadows where else you think you would have a shadow. I'm adding a little shadow under my lip, maybe a little around my nose. And then I'm going to do a little bit on my neck too, on this side of my neck. Just really light, so it looks like there's a shadow. Now, depending on what color hair you have, you can color, if you have dark hair, you can use your black crayon to color it in, but Miss Lorac has really light hair. If you have a brown, you can kind of do both. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to color my hair in white, even though my hair is not actually white. Imagine this is like a black and white photograph, okay? You wouldn't see the shades of brown that are, or yellow that are actually in my hair. So you would just see that it's white. So I'm going to color my hair down. But Miss Lorac actually has darker roots. I'm sure you've probably noticed. So I'll show you how I can show that. I'm going to add highlights and lowlights in my hair too, using just black and white as well. So go ahead and color in your hair. Oopsies, I broke my crayon. I'm coloring coloring my hair too in the direction that my hair actually goes too. That'll kind of give it a more realistic look too. Look at how I'm not going down to the bottom of my paper. Even though my hair is super long and will go past it, I need to save that room for my letters. I can always go back. Okay, now this is how I'm going to add a little bit more dimension into my hair. I'm going to start where my part is, and I'm going to actually like create some lines that come out. So that way it looks like my hair has some volume to it. Okay, I'm going to add some darker streaks, even though I don't have black hair, but I have a little bit of brown throughout it. So just kind of some brown or black lines throughout it kind of makes my hair look a little more like hair and not just this white shape outside of my head. Going in the direction that your hair would actually go. And there you go!